What's up guys, my name is ESO and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you where to get this unique dagger. It actually emits its own light, as you can see, like when I run around. It has the same effect as an old lantern, so it will actually light up, even if you're using this as an offhand weapon along with a sword or a mace or whatever you like, it's still going to light your way in dungeons, so it's pretty damn useful in that sense. But it's also a very useful weapon that you don't have to kill anything to actually obtain. You can find it in a secret hidden location, which I'm going to show you guys in this video, because it's pretty easy to get if you're around this area, but it's going to be a bit of a trek if you're at the very start of the game, so I'll show you exactly where to find it now. So guys, from the city of Cirzo, where you start the game, you're going to want to come past the Conflux Mountain, that giant ass mountain in the center of the map you can't miss. Come past that, get 5 travel rations you'll need, and then head over to the Hallowed Marsh, located from this arrow just here on the map. And that'll bring you to the next zone, which will show you the new map. So this is the Hallowed Marsh map, guys, which your map will change to, and you'll come in from the bottom left. As you can see, this is the way to Cherasonce, and you'll find this is what the area looks like as soon as you arrive. A beautiful new marshy environment. One of the most dangerous areas in the game, I would say. The environment is kind of super annoying in this area. So if we look on the map, you'll actually see there's something called the Pilgrim's Path, and you'll see each one of these beacons marks your way. So basically what you're looking for is this, the Pilgrim's Path map marker, and if you look off in the distance, you'll see, okay, there's another one. So every time you're following this path, you want to follow it pretty accurately. You're just going to run over to one marker, and then from that marker you should be able to see the next to the east over there, and literally just carry on following these markers for a safe passage through the swamp. I'm going to speed up this part of the video in a moment, but basically you'll want to keep following the Pilgrim's Road until you reach this area just here after the ancient ruins. And I'm going to speed run this pit right now so you can follow it in the video and just, watch if you want it, or you can just skip ahead if you don't. It's up to you. You're basically going to keep heading north, and you see that light in the distance. If you ever get lost, just head towards that light. But again, you can see the next marker over there. There's also a wind shrine there for you to activate if you haven't already. Try not to aggro any enemies on your way, and you'll be okay. Don't step in the water, otherwise you'll get poisoned, and antidotes don't work because it does decay damage. And now we're going east, and you can see the next one is where this fortress is, right in front of us. You can see this is the ancient ruins right here. Now, I'm pretty much going to run straight through here, but do take care in this area because there are some guys right here. So, one down. I'm not over there, my friend. By the way, guys, if you want this weapon, it's the best two-handed axe in the whole game. It's really useful. I'm going to drink some tea right now. Because, it does decay damage, so it actually ignores your whole enemy's armor, and it's absolutely ridiculously powerful. Like, there's just nothing they can do, because even if they've got amazing armor on, it's going to stagger them and also do tons of damage through their armor, so it just negates it. It's the best two-handed weapon in the game, for sure, for like 99% of situations, pretty much. But anyway, now we've come across, and we've left the ruins behind, and you're going to come across this bridge here, and I'll show you again on the map, guys. We are just here on the Pilgrim's Road, right in the center. On our left, you can now see the huge tree. Huge tree, right in the distance there. Literally a huge-ass tree. And you can also see that beam of light right there. Now, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to turn left, and we're going to go towards that huge tree. Now, if you've never been to Monsoon, you can carry on following this path. You'll find a docks where you can talk to someone who will take you to the city of Monsoon. But we're not going to do that. My character doesn't really need to go and get any more food or resources, so we're going to just carry on. Alright, just take that guy out, sorry. And then we can carry on. We're going to the right of this tree, by the way. There's basically like an area of beach, and I'll show you on the map where we're going. Let me just check there's no enemies. I think we're good. We also need a breather and some more tea, I think. But right now, we've just run over towards this tree here, and we're going to make our way along this beach in the very north. And then our secret treasure is hidden on this island at the very end. But obviously, it's quite hard to get to. So let's carry on running over there. So here we are, guys. We are at the location we need to be at. We're at the edge of this beach just here, and we're looking at the island in the distance there. And now we need to figure out how to get across this. I recommend going ahead and eating something that's going to give you health regeneration. And I also recommend bringing with you some kind of elemental resistance potion if you have any. I'll link the recipe in the description for a couple of potions you can make. But when you walk into this water, it's going to basically give you decay damage, and the elemental resistance potion stops you getting decay damage. And I'm also going to leave my bag here, and then we're going to start running across this water here. And as you can see, I've already taken, as you can see, like, you already start to take toxic damage very quickly. So the next one's a bit further. We're going to go directly here, and you can see I'm already taking a lot of health damage there. And we can stop here to make sure it goes away. It takes a little while though, so as you can see, I recommend bringing along some food for the journey or some life potions, which I'll be using because, you know, this character can make them. And then we're going to go ahead northwest here and make the final leg of the journey. But you take 2 times damage while you're in the water. But once you get on land, you're safe basically, so we're fine from this point onwards. We can literally just hug this wall. Now, once you get the weapon, obviously it doesn't matter if you die because you're still going to keep it in your inventory. So you can just literally cap yourself and you'll be fine. But we're going to go up to the top now. Sorry it's getting dark. I know it's really annoying. And there's a tree trunk there. But if we look over to the right, you'll see another tree trunk over there. That's the one we're heading towards. So we're going to want to head all the way over there. You can also get some firefly powder here. Very useful ingredient. Which I just got an achievement for. I think it's the first time I picked it up on this character. So quite rare to find, but very useful. So here we go. Let's head through here, and then right at the end in this tree trunk, the unique Zorn's Glowstone Dagger in its epic glory. Look at that. God damn. As you can see, the lights went out when we picked it up because this weapon actually gives off its own light. So let's go ahead and equip it. And as you can see, it actually acts like, it's basically like an old lantern's version of a torch. And it looks absolutely insanely cool. I love the look of this weapon. It's just got such a nice blue to white fade on it. Now, obviously, if you haven't used daggers yet, you need to equip the skill Dagger Slash. And there's also Backstab as well. And there's lots of other dagger skills. But I'm not going to go over the dagger skills in this video, guys. As you can see, just spamming this will let you do the normal attack, and you can also equip Backstab as well. And that's the Backstab ability, but it has a lot longer of a cooldown. Here we go, guys. Sneaky, sneaky. Rah! Oh, good God. And if you don't backstab them, you don't get that extra attack off. But hey, come on then, mate. Boom! Get wrecked, son. Easy. Yeah, this weapon's really fun. Now, how good is this dagger? Now, to be honest with you, it's probably the third best dagger in the game. but it's a unique artifact and you can find it in this secret hidden location. The other sort of better daggers, you have to take a lot more effort to actually get them. I'll leave my guides in the description on how you can get like the best daggers in the game and exactly, you know, the steps to getting those. But like early on, I think especially if you're going this way with your character, it's a very easy weapon just to pick up even without the health potions or the resistance to get through the swamp. So you can literally just run here early on and you can just grab it, and you know you're going to start off with like the third best dagger in the game. The only thing is it doesn't have the bleed effect that the broad dagger has, but to be honest, because the broad dagger only has bleeding and not extreme bleeding, it actually isn't all that great. As you can see, it does 22 damage, which is slightly less than the broad dagger, but it also does 8 electricity damage, which is super good because obviously that ignores the enemy's armor, and that type of element damage is also really effective against certain types of enemies. So you've got to bear that in mind. And I'm not going to go into detail in this video about like the best way to use daggers. I'm actually going to do a separate build guide explaining how to use daggers, because I think they're underused by a lot of people who don't really understand the mechanics of how they work. But there's some really, like, you can do insane amounts of damage, not just with a backstab, but like with a backstab and applying lots of other status effects to do like, just like, I think you can get off like 5 times damage, which is just ridiculously powerful. So I'll leave my other build guide in the description for that. But it's just super useful to have this as a sidearm weapon, especially if you've got another weapon in your other hand that isn't a shield. It's nice just for finishing people off. And I'll do a build guide surrounding daggers, then you guys can understand, you know, how useful they are. But that's an easy way you can get this dagger quite early on, to be honest. But the Hallowed Marsh is, you know, always going to be a dangerous place. I think it's probably one of the more dangerous places in the game because you can't really run around everywhere without getting poisoned and taking tons of damage. So you're going to have to take care when picking this one up, guys. But thanks for watching. Check out all my other Outward guides down below in the description for some more tips and tricks and builds, and also, you know, where to find the other unique weapons as well. I'm slowly covering them as quick as I can because I've just been on a week break, or actually a 5-day break, but a lot of time spent traveling. So I'm back now and I'm doing some more Outward videos for you, and today is just a quick one really. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.